What's good, well? Your boy Pun.
Your boy Scribble, man.
This is another episode of Elephant Room Podcast.
Hey,
come out?
Right back.
Yes, sir.
Right back at it,
Yes,
man.
sir. Another week, man.
Another week, man.
Another week,
we gotta
man.
keep the show on the road, man.
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, ain't no stopping that. We too far in.
Ain't no stopping us now.
Hey, man, we hope y'all have had a great week, have had a great start to the 2023 year.
Happy Resurrection Day.
Yes, indeed.
You know what I'm saying?
Hope you guys had a great time with your fam.
Yes, sir. Definitely had a good time with the fam, man.
Did you, man? I saw you duck on your nephew.
Hey,
you wrong, man.
Hey, man, I was tearing nephew ass up, man. I was tearing nephew up, man.
Yeah,
you
man.
know, the good thing about it, though, nephew a good sport, bro.
Yeah.
Nephew a real good sport, man. And you know, when you're grooming them and building them to be tough, you can do them like that.
That's
man.
what's up,
You know
man.
what
That's
I'm
what's
saying?
up. Yeah, he looked like he was enjoying the shit.
Yeah, he had a good time. He was bent out of shape because he took an L, but he took it. We played basketball. And we played soccer too, man.
Okay.
He's a real versed kid, man. He played basketball, he played soccer, and he played baseball. So,
That's what's up, man.
Yeah,
it's well rounded.
Yeah, man. And he's good at all of them, man. So
Man, that's real.
Unc couldn't take it easy.
Hey, you didn't do nothing to make them better?
That's it, man. That's it. Build some character at the same time.
Man, that's it, man.
Yeah, bro.
That's it, man.
What we talking about today, P?
Man, we got an interesting episode, man. You know, it's been a
lot of stuff going on.
It has, man. A lot of controversy.
Absolutely.
Man, we can leave the other topics for another show. The money, U.S. dollar.
Yeah. There's a lot going on out there in the world.
A lot going on. Trump.
Yeah. Biden.
You know, it's a lot going on. But
Ukraine
today,
still popping.
Ukraine, all that, man. You know, so. But today we're gonna talk about the Angel Reese. You know what I'm saying?
Angel Reese and
Caitlin
Clark.
That's it. That's it, man. The drama, the controversy, man.
Yeah, man. You know, kind of start it off, man. I was really excited to see the level of competitive nature that both Iowa and LSU showcased.
Yes, indeed.
You know, the girls' tournament in all was a sight to see.
Yeah.
Them girls really out there playing ball, man.
They hooping,
Fellas,
man.
if y'all think if you get out there and run with these girls, man, y'all boys better come on with it, man. Put in some extra time at the local 24 hours, get you some shots up at the playground before you go step to these sisters, man, because they really out here hooping.
Hey, speaking of, man, I heard an interview with Shaq today, man, and he was talking to somebody, and he was saying he believes Angel Reese is the best athlete to come out of LSU.
The best athlete to come out of LSU?
LSU, both men and women.
Best athlete.
Including him.
Not basketball, just best athlete, period.
Best athlete, period.
That's better
Football, Shaq, Joe Burrow.
That's better than Joe. That's better than Odell.
Yeah.
Man, that's tough.
The list goes on.
And Big Shaq said that.
Big Shaq said that.
Hey, man, I gotta give it. Big Shaq know what he's talking about.
Man. And you know, I didn't get to see her play that much. All I just the last edge of those last two games.
Hey,
I saw her play, but she can go, huh?
Yeah,
I seen a highlight where she did some kind of crossover, and I seen her, I was like, ooh. Yeah.
She tough, man, but
that Caitlin Clark.
hey. I was nervous, bro.
Yeah.
You know, I was pulling for LSU. You know what I mean? But being a Big Ten, a member of the Big Ten myself, man, I couldn't help but to acknowledge and recognize the gem that Iowa has in the form of Caitlin Clark.
Yes,
hey, she's serious, bro.
Serious.
I wouldn't want to play her one-on-one.
Man.
At all.
Yeah.
She has
then she got a J.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah.
Her game is crazy. She can take you off the dribble. She can pull up on you. And the crazy thing about it, bro, she talking noise the whole time.
Big noise, huh?
Big noise.
Yeah, because she the one started that old,
Hit it with the John Cena.
Hit it with the John, man.
Yeah, man.
Congrats to LSU, by the way.
Congrats to LSU.
Man.
Yeah.
Congrats to LSU. Congrats to Connecticut.
Connecticut won that too. Yeah.
That was a nice Final Four, man.
Yeah, nice little Final Four. Unorthodox.
Very much so.
Because you didn't have those big juggernauts there.
Yeah. I kind of liked it.
Yeah, I liked it. It was refreshing.
It was
refreshing.
It really was, man.
It was refreshing.
Yeah, man. But let's speak on that controversy, man. What we think about it, man. You know, it was a big ordeal about Angel doing the John Cena, and then Her, pointing to the finger, like,
yeah.
taunting her, taunting Kaylin.
Man, it's part of the game, man.
Right.
It's the nature of the game.
Right.
I was really disappointed to see the level of scrutiny that Angel received, seeing that the day before or a short time before, Kaylin had done the same thing, and it was praised. It was supported. It was acknowledged as her being a true competitor, and I couldn't help but to recite the lines of finesse.
Yeah.
It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And that's unfortunate, man.
It really is, man.
Because we see that level of bias in multiple forms of life.
Come on
the everyday.
We're going to speak on it today.
Let's talk about it today.
Yeah, we're going to speak on it today, my man.
About it today,
because, I'm one of those guys who try to shy away. I don't shy away, but I just stay away from the social media to talk about that, man. I kind of get away from the, the racism and a lot of the negative, bad news.
Yeah.
I just stay away from a lot of the drama.
Yeah.
But, you can't just turn a blind eye to certain things that's so blatantly wrong, man. And that's why I want to talk about it with you today, man. It's definitely an elephant in the room discussion.
Man, it's definitely an elephant in the room discussion.
And
it's unfortunate, man. We're in a current day to where a lot of people turning a blind eye to a lot of stuff.
Right.
And hypocrisy is at its peak at the moment.
Right.
And again, it's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it.
Right.
That phrase means so much. And it's unfortunate that we have to see that in today's sport arena as well. When the individuals ain't doing nothing but expressing their competitive nature.
That's it, man.
That's it.
Yeah, I dislike when they hate on football players celebrating as well, man. Man, that's part of the game, man. It makes it exciting. When we were younger, man, doing those touchdown dances, man, all of that, man. It's just
you work so hard to reach a certain milestone.
Right.
Even if it's from a day-to-day game, like you work so hard in practice to get into the end zone.
Right.
Why isn't that celebrated?
Telling you.
And then and then when it is celebrated, why is certain celebrations supported as opposed to others?
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Correct.
I mean, and in this case, the Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark situation, man, it was the exact same act in the exact same environment.
Right.
The only difference was the skin tone of the individual that was doing it.
Yeah, man. That's what we got to touch on today, man. We can't just turn the cheek, man.
I'm not willing to turn the cheek.
I'm
gonna call a spade a spade.
Yeah, man. It's disrespectful. It's discrimination. It's biasism.
Yeah.
Racism. All of that in the bunch. All of the above, man.
Yeah.
And my thing is like, man, it's been so long, man. It's like you hold your foot on somebody's neck for so long, man. And the thing about it is, this is what I dislike about the whole racist thing, about the different colors going against each other, man. It's like, okay, you got somebody that they really don't even want revenge.
Right.
They want equality.
They want equality.
You get what I'm saying? They're not even asking for. They're not even saying we finna come for revenge.
Right.
They say equality.
Right.
Yeah.
Hold me to the same standard.
Yeah. Give me the same. Yeah. Let's work on the same playing field.
Yeah, absolutely.
You get what I'm saying?
And you would think that understanding would be simple.
Mm-hmm. You would think.
But for whatever reason, it's convoluted.
Right.
And it's manipulated.
It is.
To one's advantage.
It is.
And I don't understand how a loser in a championship game can become the victim, as opposed and in counter to that, the one that is victorious is the villain.
Well, it happens all the times in this case, and the issue we're pertaining to today.
Yeah.
It happens a lot.
Yeah.
Like, and you said it, like in a lot of environments and a lot of arenas.
Yeah.
It happens in the workplace.
Oh my God, in the workplace.
You know, I'm currently doing a research paper, man, and I was trying to come up with a topic, and they were like, I was going to talk about music.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I do,
Mm-hmm.
and I was going to talk about the disrespect and streaming platforms.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so much a penny on a penny. That's what artists are making on some streams. You got to do 20 million streams to make anything.
Right.
You know, work putting it on the streaming service.
Right.
Yet, it's pretty much taken over, man. They pretty much taken over the the physical game.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it's like I was gonna write on that,
Mm-hmm.
but the instructor was like, you know, my doctorate is in management.
Okay.
So she was like, what is that something to do with you know, that got something to do with your topic of your study? And it made me think. I was like, okay, what can I talk about? I was like, okay, you know what I want to talk about? I've been dealing with some stuff in this upper management. You know what I'm saying? Let's hit on this upper management.
Man.
You know, and usually, like I say, I'm one of those ones that, man. I'm gonna stay straightforward with it. But now, man, you know, sometimes you gotta stand up.
Man, you got to.
Trying to stand up, and make your voice be heard, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely.
So I find it disrespectful. I can't respect it. I can't respect anyone who can't respect me and my people as equal.
Right.
And it just is what it is, you know. No hate in my blood. It's just I just can't respect it. I don't like it. Never did.
You know, just speaking on the same topic, I just want to pose the question to you, Pete. Let's just say you worked your butt off all season to reach that level of success and actually win the national championship. Mm-hmm. And you were asked or expected to accompany the losing team to the White House. Like, how would you take that, and what would your response be?
I'm gonna be honest, man. Being me, I probably would have just continued. I just went through with the process, and you know, experienced the White House, being visiting there, and but however, if my teammates didn't want to go, if Angel Reese or whatever was on my teammates, and they were like, they wanted to stand and say, "No, that's disrespectful for what they doing. We don't. That's never happened. Why they doing it now?" Then I would have stood right there with my team. Yeah. Because I understand. Right. I understand.
I think
fully.
I think that's part of our issue, man. Is happened so often and in multiple forms for a long period of time. Mm-hmm. You know, people become numb and accepting of these ill-minded behaviors, and all it takes is one person to be passive in a moment like this and not speak up and express their true feelings and emotions associated with it. Right. To where you're like, okay, yeah, I'll just go along with it. Yeah. We got, as a society as a whole, we got to stop being tolerant of negligence, of discriminatory views, practices, and policies. Right. If we really expecting things to change for the greater good of society, not one party, not one people, not one race, not one nationality, the greater good of the people. Right. And it ain't gonna shift until you show those that are in on the winning side of the coin the majority of the times that playing foul ain't gonna get you the results that you want. Right, facts. You know what I'm saying? Facts. I probably wouldn't, me personally, man, I probably wouldn't have even looked at it that way. See, I would have been that dude on the team like, nah, bro, like, why you probably would have saw it. Why we got to do that? Yeah, you probably would have saw it. Ain't nobody done that before in history. Why do we have to be the ones that have to be accepting of that? Right. I'm not gonna be accepting of nothing. Yeah. That ain't gonna be accepting in return. I know that's right. I'm gonna hold you. That ain't gonna be accepted for me. Not at all. I'm gonna hold you accountable for what you expect of me, and vice versa. Facts. And if you want to bend the rules in your favor, then you got to deal with the repercussions associated with that. Right. It's not gonna be tolerated over here. I don't give a damn what the creed is. Yeah, most definitely, man. Most definitely. I feel you 100%, brother. I feel you 100%, man. You know, when you see it, you see it. It's been years after years, man. You know. And you know what? I hate to cut you out, Pete. Yeah, no, you good. We need more people of all creeds and colors to be outwardly expressive in the moment of discrimination.
Right.
You know, you got a lot of people that are aware. Their eyes and their ears work. They can't turn them off. You know what I'm saying? But their mouth ain't working when it comes time to really place blame or draw attention to these things.
A lot of it, man, is a lot of people are. A lot of people are. They just don't have a great voice. Like what I mean by that is like a large audience. Bro. A lot of the people who do have a large audience, if they do something to what you're speaking of, if they do something like that, they have to deal with a lot of a lot of cultural things. They have to deal with a lot of, hey, they might lose their show. They might lose their job. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I hear you.
Yeah, but yeah. So I'm pretty much saying that's the battle that we're dealing with. A lot of people are scared in that reason.
Bro, don't nothing good.
You see what happened to Kyrie?
But Kyrie could have went about that in a totally different manner.
Right.
There's more than one way to skin a cat. You know what I'm saying? Simply meaning that you can go about doing things in a number of different ways.
Right.
And if you're strategic enough and you put enough thought to it, you can express yourself and still play within the confines of the rules or the boundaries set.
Right.
To where you're not going to be overtly ridiculed for being emotionally reactive and saying something that would be perceived as radical or out of line.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. I kind of like how, speaking of that, I kind of like how LeBron handles a lot of those situations.
Right. It's
calculated. Even though he gets a little, backlash, but he still speaks his voice, So I kind of like how he does it. I can see that.
I enjoy how he tackles that because what's clear and prevalent is he's not afraid of the controversy that's associated with it. That's the problem.
Right.
We think that we're going to implement change and not go against any level of resistance. You're breaking the norm. So naturally, you're going to be met with resistance.
Right.
Don't nothing good come easy.
Right.
So if you're thinking that we're going to tackle a issue in the lights of discrimination or outright racism and you're not going to get no backlash, you're a fool.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because what you're doing essentially is making people uncomfortable. And at any given time, in order for you to reestablish comfort, you got to be uncomfortable at some point in time.
Right. Like you say, man, it is always a way that you can skin. It's different ways to skin a cat.
Absolutely.
Different ways you can go about it, man. Man, I'm a firm believer of that. You don't have to go at it all type of ways. You can just like they can cut you off for something, you can cut them off for something.
Real
what I'm
quick.
saying? Yeah,
and we gotta be willing to take.
We have to.
Risks.
Now we have to be willing to take those risks, but a lot of people aren't willing to take
that's the
those
problem.
risks, and that's where the problem exists. And man, like I said, a lot of times, man, I just don't. I stay away from resistance. Damn. So that's another reason why I don't do a lot of that. But when it's time to speak up, like I say, like even today, man, speak up, man. You know what I'm saying? Got to speak up for my peeps, man. People know what we've been through.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Do they really though?
They know. Trust me, they know.
I think they have an understanding. I think they have a simple understanding.
Right.
There's a reason why they trying to hide stuff and remove stuff out of textbooks.
Yeah. Take the history.
Yeah, they want. Because they don't want to be. They don't want to be able to face the level of cruelty that's associated with some of these things. We're talking an extreme case as opposed to a basketball case now, but it all stems from the same thing.
Yeah.
If you're trying to remove sight and mind from things that actually occur,
right,
and then grow accepting of those things and normalize it,
right,
how do you expect things to change?
Right.
I encourage us, not just black people, black, brown, and all races, to understand what positions we need to play to see that these things really change, and allow us to be a more integrated society.
Correct.
And more unified at the same time.
Yeah, I agree, man. We need to start controlling more of our own as well.
Yeah.
Owning more, accumulating more.
Right, knowing where to play.
Knowing where to play,
Yeah.
And
I just had a conversation with a client of mine the other day, young cat, 25, man. Mm-hmm. And, we got on politics.
Okay.
It's casual barbershop talk.
Yeah.
And one of his responses was that, man, it's too convoluted. It's too much for me.
What?
It's overwhelming. I don't get it.
Yeah.
But at the same token, this same individual is complaining about policy and procedure and who's representing us.
Uh-huh.
You can't complain about policy, procedure in the system and who representing us when you choosing not to care on who representing us. You don't understand the position to play.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you mad at how they playing the game.
Right.
We got to get in there and read the instruction manual first to see what's allowed and what's not.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Right, 100%.
So, we got to start somewhere, man.
Yeah, I agree.
We got to be willing to hold ourselves accountable, and I don't just say ourselves, meaning just us.
Yeah.
That's everybody within the community that has vested interest.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Definitely, man. Gotta let our voice be heard as well.
Absolutely.
Most definitely, man. I think that's another show too, man.
It's another show, bro.
Episode 15, bro.
Episode 15.
You feel me? Hey, we appreciate you guys for tuning in. Appreciate you guys who's been tuning in. And all of the new viewers. We appreciate you guys, man. And if you hadn't subscribed to the channel yet,
please subscribe.
Hit that bell.
Yes, and provide us with your feedback.
Yeah, we growing.
We looking to get better, man. So
Facts, man.
Iron sharpens iron, man. So if y'all keep us tight, we gonna keep it right. You feel me?
Facts.
Yes, sir.
Factory. Hey, man. Well, until the next time.
Elephant room.
Y'all